sale of the home is calculated, or if we are a tax preparer and we would like to save potential tax dollars for clients related to the sale of their home and be able to know how the sale of the home is calculated, this course is a course for us. What will we learn? Home sale, tax consequences, including calculation of the gain or the loss on the sale of the home, the exclusion requirements. There's going to be a large exclusion requirement. Much of our discussion will be on the qualifications for the exclusion requirements. If we don't qualify for the full exclusion, we'll talk about the partial exclusion requirements. Basis calculation. We can think of the basis as the adjusted cost. So how do we get to that adjusted cost? We'll include things like improvements, and we'll also discuss unusual situations or more unusual situations in which we get the property possibly as part of a divorce settlement, or possibly as a gift, or possibly inherited. What would be the basis or the cost in those situations? We'll actually enter this information into tax forms so you can get an idea of what the tax forms will look like. And that's really the way that you're going to be able to see the big picture and how it interacts with other areas, other parts of the tax form. And we will look at the tax calculation. So we'll look at the calculation of the gain or loss, the exclusion, the amount that will be taxable, and we'll do some discussion about the tax calculation as well, it being a capital gains type tax. Why choose this course? Although this course will have a lot of instructional video, we'll have more than just instructional video, including examples and scenarios with real tax software and tax forms. We'll actually start off with a scenario so we can see this input into the tax forms. We'll go through a worksheet to calculate the gain or loss. We'll take a look at the formula for the calculation of the gain or loss. We'll put this into actual tax forms so you can see those tax forms. And then when we move forward, we'll look at different types of scenarios or different components of the calculation, and we're really zooming into some small component of the calculation, having first seen the full calculation, having the worksheets of those calculations. We'll have a better idea of what we're talking about when we zoom into the particulars of a specific component within it. We will provide Excel worksheets that will show a demonstration of these calculations, and they'll also provide a worksheet so that you can use them to follow along with the calculations yourself, going step by step with the instructional videos, and or to use those worksheets for calculations in your own work at a later time. We have PDF files that can be downloaded, PDF files that will follow along with the instructional videos. You can download them, use them as references. Offline, don't need an internet connection to do so. We will also provide other reference material, including IRS publications related to the sale of your home. Who will we be learning from? We'll be learning from a practicing CPA, certified public accountant, someone who has a chartered global management accountant designation, a master's of science in taxation, is a certified post-secondary instructor and curriculum development expert, someone who has experience putting courses together, courses of a somewhat technical nature, courses that may need to be taught in some type of linear fashion in such a way that students can get from them what they want. Please join us for Income Tax, Selling Your Home 2018-2019. It will be great.